going back to what got me into controller modding and inspiring to do DIY kits was a couple of years ago. Someone gave me a controller whilst I used to do like mobile phone repairs, and they were like, oh, I bought these kits online, but I don't know how to install them, and I was wondering if you could do it for me. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I've never really done it before, but I'm more than happy to have a go. So checked out the guides and stuff like that and installed the kits, and I put like a nice little shell on. It was like these like LED lights, and you had clicky buttons and stuff, and the shell was sort of transparent, and it looked really good, and I felt really good about doing it. And it just sparked an interest. I don't know what it was, but it really just sparked an interest for me. And I realised something straight away at that moment, that these are supposed to be like DIY kits. So this person's obviously ordered the kits in themselves, and they thought they could do it themselves, and they struggled. And I was like, well, it's a bit ironic that they got DIY kits, and you know, you're having to give it to somebody to mod. I kind of got interested from there, and then ever since I've just been looking into it in more and more detail on how we can mod our controllers and what we can do. And I've always wanted to kind of like build a bit of a controller brand around affordability, and even sort of recycling controllers to try and like prevent e-waste and that kind of thing, because I come from a repair background. Yeah, that's kind of what got me into it, really. That was the very beginning of my journey, and then ever since, I kind of, you know, I've learned and adapted, I've tested, I've trialed and errored constantly over and over, and now we've got a website set up.